everybody, and welcome to clearpathguidance and tarot. This reading was purchased by one of my subscribers and who has asked me to post it public for everybody to watch. And I'm always excited when somebody allows me to post a reading for everybody else to enjoy. It really just goes to show how giving a person can be and how generous. If anybody out there would like to purchase a reading from me, go ahead and email me. I will leave my email below. I do private readings. I can do readings on relationships, career, work, family, you name it. Go ahead and email me. I will leave my email below. I will get back to you within 24 hours and my turnaround time is less than 7 days. If you do not have PayPal, which is the only means of money I take, you can also go to hipsy.com. I've teamed up with them. I will leave my link in the description box. You can go ahead and click on it. It will take you to my profile on Hipsy, and it will show a list of all the services that I offer there. And it's with Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Venmo. There's many modes of paying there. We do have another service that I am providing through Hipsy, and that's one-on-one now. So if you want to get a reading, like for example, immediately, all you have to do is go to my profile. If you see available now, it means that I am available to either take your call and do a reading or do it via chat, but that's per minute. I believe I charge $2.99 a minute, but I try and talk fast. And I get through the reading fast, so it doesn't cost a whole lot of money. So those are the different options. I will leave everything in the description box. And I really hope everybody enjoys this reading. Thank you for sharing, liking, subscribing, commenting. It really means the world to me. Take care and enjoy the reading. What is the current relationship dynamic or bond like between Ling and Orm? Surface friendship, just co-workers, deep bond. There's not a deep bond here. I don't get it. I don't get a deep bond. I feel there's a friendship. I don't feel like there's a huge deep bond. It's like these two girls have been thrown together somehow. I don't know if they work together or something like that, but it's like they've been thrown together somehow and they formed a friendship where I feel like some of these other Thai actors were already a strong relationship or something, and then from that they work together or something. I don't know. That's kind of like the vibe I get. I'm just looking at their pictures. They get along well. Like they get along well. I feel like they're good friends. Or is this like a deep soulmate kind of a relationship? I don't believe so. But I get girlfriends, right? I just get girlfriends. So let's just see here. I don't feel like they're number one in each other's life. Okay, what are the messages? What are the energies between these two? What is the current relationship dynamic or between Ling and Orm? I don't get much, other than just maybe good girlfriends or something. I get like, you know what I get is like the vibe like, hey, I'm going out tonight. You want to come? Let's go out together. That sort of a thing. What is the relationship between Ling and Orm? They have good chemistry on screen. They do have good chemistry on screen, but you know what? Off screen, meh. Okay, so these two. So what's the information, or what is the energy between them? So we have the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands talks about victory, awards, recognition, good news, success. They work together, and I think that there's some sort of a victory here. When they work together, maybe they're going to be up for awards. There's success when the two of them are together. Okay. All right. Three of Cups. This is what I was kind of thinking. You know, Three of Cups is this friendship, celebration, of circle of support. They do support each other, but I have a feeling like for some reason, I'm not saying one would stab at the other one in the back, but I feel like one might try and outdo the other. There's a bit of competitive here, and I don't know if it's a healthy competition, because I feel like I can't figure out which one. But I feel like maybe one of them might be a little bit, I don't want to say on the dirty side, but one of them might be, want more fame than the other and will do whatever. That sort of a thing, right? But you can see here, this is party girl. I get like they're party girls. The Three of Cups is about this going out, having drinks, dancing, lighthearted flirting, you know. But I don't get a close bond with them, okay? They do like to create things together. There's the Ace of Wands, new project, inspiration, the urge to create something. I don't know if they're friends because they're going to be doing more projects together, but this is what brings them together, okay? They're both feisty. They are both confident. They're both self-assured, and they're passionate about what they do, all right? I get this competitiveness. I don't know why. Yeah, I get a competitiveness, okay? So then there's the Ace of Pentacles. Now this does talk about a stable relationship. Yes, the relationship is stable, okay? But it's based on money. It's both based on career, okay? I don't get that there's a deep, loving friendship here, okay? All right, are the rumors true or false about there being dislike and jealousy between them and them behind the scenes while they keep friendly appearances in public for us fans? Some of it is a put on, because I said I didn't even read the question, did I? And I came to the question, are there rumors are true or false about there being dislike and jealousy between them? Yes, I'm just going to look at their pictures again, because there is. I do feel that there is jealousy here between them, more coming from this orb, coming from the Gemini. Okay. All right. Let's see what messages are regarding this dislike and jealousy between them. I don't think there's a dislike. There's more of a jealousy behind the scenes. And I do feel that they do keep friendly appearances in public. I don't think it has to be that much a put on, because I do feel that they are friendly, right? But they might overdo it just a little bit. They might just put a little bit of a put on here. Give us more information about whether there's dislike and jealousy. Okay, so you know what here? There's the Five of Wands. Five of Wands talks about rivalry, challenges, obstacles. You can see there's this tug of war here, right? Conflict. I do not feel that this is a warm, loving friendship. There's conflict here. They use each other on some level. Okay? It's not like they don't care for each other. It's like they somewhat use each other. They're friends because they kind of look good together or something like that. Okay? But there's the conflict. There's conflict between them. Okay? All right? The Nine of Pentacles, this speaks of luxury, self-sufficiency, financial gain, solo pleasures. They want that financial gain. And I feel like one wants it over the other. I don't like Orm. I don't. I feel like Orm can be a little bit dirty and do things behind Ling's back to hurt her feelings. Okay. All right. Here's the Hermit. And the Hermit talks about going within for clarity. It's a quest for personal truth. There is spiritual illumination, but this is somebody who is wise. Okay. Now the older one is LingLing. She's the older one. I feel she lets things go. She lets things slide because I feel like sometimes she's had enough. So this card is saying that she could be the older one, the wiser one. She might need space, okay, away from Orm, right? But this is saying she's the older one and she's the wiser one, okay? Here is the Death card, and the Death card talks about big changes, endings. It's a time to move on, rebirth, and transformation. I do feel that the relationship has transformed, and it will keep transforming, right? But it's like, you can see this guy's in a cloak too, right? So he's kind of doing things underhandedly, right? You can't see his face, but I believe it's Orm that does this in the relationship, changes this, okay? So there's always kind of like this talks about loss. It talks about rebirth, transformation, release, truth, okay? It's about significant change. Could be even a demise of a relationship, okay? But typically it's like the relationship constantly changes. It's like, I get that Orm will hurt her, and then Ling will kind of like, you know what, she's young, like, I'm gonna let it go, da-da-da, and she keeps kind of hurting her over and over and over again, okay? Here's the piercing to the heart, the Three of Swords. Three of Swords is heartbreak, divorce, loss, depression, surgery, so it's usually piercing of the heart, okay? So I think she hurts her. Orm is shallow. I like Ling. And then we have the Judgment card. So the Judgment card talks about clarity, a final decision, a wake-up call, your life's purpose. I feel that Ling comes to some sort of a clarity about this relationship. It's like she keeps her guard up with her and does not let her in. Okay? I hope this makes sense. Are they doing things to emulate other popular couples in order to get similar attention and results in the public eye for success, or are they being genuine? They are friends to an extent, but I don't feel that Ling lets Orm in. The more I read this, the more I realize, the more I'm thinking it's Orm and not Ling, because I like Ling. She's a Taurus. Taurus people are nice. They're a little bit stubborn, but they're nice. But it's like, yeah, are they jumping on that bandwagon? Yes, but it's not working for them because you can see they're not genuine, okay? There is a friendship there, but some of it is a put on because they see how popular like Miles and Apple are and, Freen and Becky. And so it's almost like, hey, that's working for them. Let's just do the same thing. But that's more on Orm's side, not LingLing's, okay? Are they doing things to emulate other popular couples in order to get similar attention? All right, are they being genuine? Okay. Couples in order to get similar attention results, yeah. Okay, so here we have the Page of Pentacles. This to me says that the relationship is based on money. Okay, and more on Orm's part, not Ling's. So we have here the Page of Pentacles, which talks about someone who's patient. This is about a job, a raise, money, news. Maybe they are trying to be in the news. But I see this as being LingLing, okay? Because, let me just see here. Make sure I got, yeah, me. May 11th. LingLing is, I gotta keep making sure that I have the right zodiac signs, because this is that Taurus. Okay, she's got her eye on the money. I don't think she's fake. I don't feel like Ling is fake. It's Orm that's fake. Okay, she sticks with Orm because it does work to an extent, but her eyes are on the prize, which is money and projects. Okay, so the Knight of Swords speaks about drama, stress, conflict, change, and it is about in a situation, it stands for sudden drama and conflict, and often reveals relationship stress, family discord, or other personal challenges to overcome. There is drama and conflict, and I think Orm brings the drama and conflict to the relationship. I don't think Ling likes it. Okay? All right, here's Ling again. All right, there's the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like she's the stable one. She's resourceful, she's stable, she's domesticated, and she's strong, and she is steady. Again, with her comes growth, okay? And I feel like Orm is jealous of that, okay? All right, here we have the party girl again. I feel like this is Orm, okay? I feel like her main objective is going out and having fun and flirting and enjoying life, the party life, the nightlife, that sort of a thing. Okay, and then the Four of Pentacles, which speaks about greed, a desire for long-term security. I think this is coming from Orm. Okay, there's no change here. Okay, I really don't feel like there's a change. So yeah, I feel it's Orm that's putting this on more and trying to get this similar attention in the public eye. Okay, I don't feel like Orm is genuine. Okay, were Ling and Orm ever envious of the success of other GL group couples, Faye and Yoko, and Fa and Charlotte, Freen and Becky, who work in the industry as well? I wouldn't say envious, but they see what works. It's like, in North America, you got a boy band. First it was Backstreet Boys, right? Then it was New Kids on the Block. Then it was, I can't even think of anymore. But it's like they're piggybacking off of that, hoping to get the same chemistry. And it isn't. It's not the same chemistry, okay? Are they envious? No, I don't believe there's an envy here, but it's more of a, hey, that's a great idea. Let's do what they're doing and see what kind of success it brings us. Okay, we're Orm and Ling, jealous. See what the energies are here regarding the other groups or the other couples. It's like I get Orm saying, hey, you know what? Let's post on my TikTok account and make it look steamy or something like that. And I feel like Ling kind of plays along with it. Or they do it on Ling's, because everything I feel is Orm's idea. This young girl's not even 20. Orm, I don't think, is even 20, or she'll be turning 20. Oh, 2002, sorry. So this other girl's 30, 95, 2005, 15, 25. So she's 30. And the one that's 2002 is 23, right? Be turning 23. So you got 30 and 23. Okay. All right. So there's the Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Swords speaks about nightmares, anxiety, grief, depression. I feel that this is Orm. It's like she's She's trying to come up with ways of being popular, you know, outshining the rest. And so it could be something that keeps her up at night. You know, she can't eat, she can't sleep because she's too focused on what others are doing, you know, rather than focusing on herself. Okay. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles is about giving and receiving and help and generosity. I feel like Ling helps. She's generous. You can see people putting their hands out. I feel Ling is the generous one here. Okay. It's not emotionally, it's not working for one of them. And I think it's Ling. Okay. Eight of Cups. This is about withdrawal, retreat, moving on, abandonment. And it's about emotionally not working for her most of the time. All right. Okay, so then there is the Moon card, and the Moon card talks about unseen problems, voluntary changes, trusting your intuition, and by the light of the moon, you do not see all the facts. We're not shown all the facts. I get sneakiness. I get this, like, kind of like a deceptive feeling. It's like I feel like Orm tries too hard, and people can see that she's trying too hard to make this look like the other groups, right? So there is illusion, the unconscious, it's mystery, deception, uncertainty, dreams, indecisions. It's feeling confused, disappointed, disillusioned, emotions run high. So it's about not even being honest with yourself, I feel, when it comes to this card. Okay, like here we have Ace of Wands again, wanting to create something, okay? And I think it's what these other girls have, okay? Envious of the success of other. I feel it's more Orm than Ling, okay? And she just kind of drags Ling into it, and because Ling has to, I feel like Ling has to play along, okay? All right, there you go. That's the read.